Hello. Hello.
Sonny's story, a parrot's quiet fight for joy.
Oh.
Meet Sonny, a 50-year-old red lord Amazon parrot. He's lived through things we'll probably never know, and though his wings have never taken flight in front of me, his spirit tells a story far more powerful than any high-flying bird could.
Hello, kisses.
Sonny was surrendered to Greyhaven Exotic Bird Sanctuary 3 years ago. That's where I met him. I volunteer at the sanctuary every week, and Sonny was one of those birds who quietly captured my heart. He never made a fuss. He didn't scream for attention like some others. He simply sat there, observing, still, guarded, but always watching.
Hi. Those kisses and whistles. Hi. Hello. 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 Hello.
No one really knew his full backstory, but it didn't take long to figure out he'd been through more than his share of hardship. The sanctuary staff believes Sonny was wild caught, which would mean he was taken from his natural home in the forest and forced into a life he never asked for. Whether it was years of captivity, poor treatment, or just the toll of age, it was clear Sonny had been hurt, not just physically, but in the way that makes a soul retreat inward.
You're very adamant about whatever you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
For a long time, I never saw Sonny fly. Not once. He didn't even open his wings. But he responded to gentle encouragement. If I wiggled my fingers in front of him, he'd slowly start walking toward me. Not for food, but for head scritches. That was our thing.
Okay.
In those quiet moments, I saw who he really was. A gentle soul who still wanted to connect, despite everything.
Okay. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. There you go.
Then, one day, he started falling off his perch. Something had changed. The sanctuary rushed him to a bird hospital. Tests were run, and he stayed there for a few weeks. His balance was so bad that he'd sometimes roll over onto his side. Staff were worried. Sonny clearly needed more care than the shelter could provide, and that's when they asked me if I'd consider fostering him. I didn't hesitate. I didn't know exactly what I was signing up for, but I knew I couldn't let him go through this alone.
Hi. Yeah. Well, okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah? You're not happy with today's food selection?
Sonny came home with me, and our new life began. He can't perch anymore. He walks slowly and sometimes stumbles. But what struck me was that he didn't seem to be in pain. He wasn't lethargic, and he never lost interest in the world around him. Sonny doesn't act like a bird who has given up, and so neither did I. He's now on medication for his heart, pain, and digestion. The vet suspects arthritis in his spine, but we've developed a routine.
Yeah, you got more.
He goes on short walks 3 or 4 times a day, about 5 minutes each time. Walking helps him maintain balance and also stimulates his digestive system. Little by little, he improved. He no longer rolls over when he loses balance. His steps are steadier, his eyes brighter.
Excuse me? Are you eating budgie seeds? You're eating little bird seeds. Kisses? Kisses? Yeah.
He's come to love his walks. Sometimes he stops to look out the window. Sometimes he plays with a favorite toy, and he absolutely lights up when I talk to him. You've got to eat something other than pasta, I tease him often, because yes, he's picky, but he listens. He knows he's loved.
There. What are you doing? What's your feet doing up there? Why are they up in the air? What are you doing? You're so silly.
At this point, it's safe to say I'm not just his foster. I'm his forever person. The sanctuary understands, and they're supportive. Sonny is thriving in his own quiet way. He may not fly, but that doesn't mean he's not free. His freedom is in being safe, in being seen, and being cared for. That's what we all want, isn't it?
You want me to open that for you? No, that's yours. I don't really want you eating that on the couch. You know what? Whatever. But I could hold it for you, make it easier. Oh, you're like, I got it.
People often ask me why I put so much time and energy into an older, special needs parrot.
Num-num.
The truth is, Sonny gives me just as much as I give him. He's a reminder of resilience, of how even the most fragile-seeming beings can still find joy, still offer love, still want to live. There are so many more animals like Sonny out there, overlooked because they aren't flashy or young or easy to care for, but they deserve happy endings too.
Oops. What's most interesting? Pasta?
If Sonny's journey touched your heart, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. It helps more than you know. Your support gives voices to birds like Sonny, quiet survivors who still have so much life left to live.